lesson for today is how to find a book in the library. Before I do though, I'd like to say how lucky you younger generation is, and I know you hear that from old people all the time. But the fact is, you have the internet. We did not have the internet. But since we have the internet now, we can use the internet to explore blogs and wikis, and we will do that after the lecture. We'll also use handouts from online sources. Now, if you want a book, you may be tempted to go to Nook or Kindle. The library is better than Nook or Kindle. In a library, things are free. In a library, you can browse. In a library, you have librarians who will help you. You have resources. Most books in a library are in one of three places: fiction, nonfiction, or biography. Fiction is not true. Fiction is based on imagination. The call number is the way to find the book. I happen to pull this book here. In fact, here it is. Note the things that make this book a work of fiction. Note the call number on the spine, especially. The call number is the way we find the book. You can find the author from the card catalog. Nonfiction is true. Experts must not use their imaginations. Here are some examples of nonfiction. Again, I pulled this book here. Look and see and make sure you know why this is fiction. Look at the call number on the spine. That call number is the number that corresponds to the subject of the book. You can find the subject number from the card catalog. The third one, and here are some examples, are biographies. Biography is nonfiction about a person. It can be part of the culture, it can be somebody from history. But here I pulled this one here. Look at it, note the call number on the spine, and note the thing that make it a biography, which is it's about a person, a real life person. You can see if there are any books about that person from the card catalogs. Now we get to how to find the books. Fiction is arranged by the last name of the author. It's arranged alphabetically A to Z. Now, here is the beginning of the fiction section in our public library. Note the author's last name is as close to A as you're going to get. It goes down to Z. Note that the end of the fiction section is as close to Z as you're going to get. This has a big advantage. A lot of people have a favorite author. Many people's favorite author is Stephen King. By grouping books, fiction alphabetically, we get to group all of Stephen King's books together so people can find them more easily. Nonfiction lets similar books be grouped together. They're arranged by call number. The call numbers go from 000 up to 999. You find the call number by looking in the card catalog. Biography is alphabetical by the person written about, not the author, the person written about. The idea there is that the words in the book come from the person and not the author. Here's an example of all the library books about Reagan. They have different authors, but the call number is the subject's last name. They have the same call number on the spine. We distributed some library books. Take a look at them and see if you can tell if it's fiction, nonfiction, or a biography. Let me summarize what I've just said. Fiction is arranged by author and it's alphabetical. Nonfiction is arranged numerically by the call number, by the subject. Biography is arranged alphabetically by the person written about. This concludes the lecture portion of my program.